Episode 11. A View to a Skrill Part 2. What do you think overall?
Good continuation of plot, excellent humor.
Humor was different from the first one overall, but
There was still some lightning, funny.
yeah, Mildew.
Except he just outright spoke complete gibberish. He couldn't even formulate vowel sound, like he didn't have
It's not loud.
relative words. He just was like, how did it?
Yeah.
He was baby babbling.
So, short summary, picks up a couple hours or so after the last episode,
Yeah.
and the twins followed Alvin and his men with the Skrill to Outcast Island, and Hiccup soon finds them, and then Tough Nut has to go undercover.
Which he does pretty well. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the kind of guy who forgets who he is with his acting.
Yeah. But, again, like the last episode, very good. This is how you do a two-parter. Not the Heather Report.
No. That was their first try.
Ish, yeah. I remember episode like 5 and 6 or something, In Dragons We Trust, and when we first meet Alvin.
Yeah,
That's sort of a two-parter there.
sort of, but it's not specified as a two-parter.
Yeah.
Unlike Heather Report and this one.
Oh, and We Are Family. We Are Family was good. But yeah, this is how you do a two-parter. They're really starting to get their two-parters down.
Mm-hmm.
But I like both of these episodes.
Yeah.
Tough Nut actually managed to
Infiltrate the Outcast Island.
yeah.
I didn't even suspect him, I mean.
But yeah, the only person that really caught on was
Mildew, but that's because Mildew recognized him, but thanks to the lightning, he couldn't communicate that. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dagur met Tough Nut before, but probably didn't. I mean,
no, he didn't. The only time he might have met them
Dragon
was
Island, they probably saw each other, but he probably isn't as smart enough.
no, he didn't. The twins didn't meet Dagur at all during that episode.
I guess not. No. Okay.
But this is good. I can't really say much about it. The interactions between Alvin and Dagur were alright, I guess.
It was pretty hostile, like I imagined it
Yeah.
should be. It was very much in character for Dagur to double cross,
Mm-hmm.
do a backstabsies. I figured he'd steal the Skrill once they made the deal.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he was letting Alvin have that dragon.
Yeah.
It was the dragon of our people!
And I did like the Empire Strikes Back callback. Remember from
Yeah. The
We Are
altering
Family.
of the deal,
Yeah.
yet again. Pray don't alter it any further.
Overall decent. Animation was pretty good. It dipped in a few spots here and there.
The ice at the end should not have frozen that fast.
Yeah.
That's not how ice freezing works. It starts from the outside and works its way in. So it would have gone choppy on the surface and then slowly frozen over when it was rising, but it shouldn't have just frozen around the dragon immediately. Even though it's a glacier, it still doesn't work like that.
Yeah, so... But I can look past that kid show. Getting towards the end of the episode, gotta speed things along.
The problem is you put your tail near my shoulders, and it tickles.
How rude. Something I'm sort of mixed about was them refreezing the Skrill.
Yeah, but it clearly didn't want to be trained.
Yeah, so...
It's worse than the Typhoon Meringue in that area. I mean, Typhoon Meringues have to train them when they're a baby, as they did with Torch. This thing probably wouldn't even allow that. It's like the Screaming Death.
Mm-hmm.
It's just always going to hate you.
But I can't say anything more. I mean, great episode. Tough Night Going Undercover was hilarious. Can you tie in any of your history expertise into this, or?
How so?
In any way, really.
No, not really.
Nothing about Viking alliances, or?
Well, Vikings didn't really do alliances too much. I mean, but the Berserker tribe, they're like the Saxon tribe. That just doesn't happen. They're bloodthirsty. They kill everyone. They burn down all the villages. The outcasts, it kind of makes sense. They're outcasts. They gotta get all the help they can get. But... And if Vikings ever made a deal, it didn't last very long because neither one could actually keep a promise. A lot of them were backstabbers and double-crossers. So.
Which we see.
Yeah.
But...
And that's the every man for himself, dog eat dog kind of thing. But, Dagur was motivated in his backstabbing because he's protecting his tribe's history
and heritage.
And heritage is a big part of it, because this girl was once a part of the tribe, and he wants to return to that glory again.
But...
And Alvin wants to reclaim Berk, even though it was never his, which means he's just claiming it. But, yeah.
Well, we don't know the full story. I mean, all we know that
he's an outcast.
Yeah.
But still, it was never his, so how can he reclaim it if he's never had it?
True, so... Maybe explain in future episodes.
Yeah, he wants to claim it, but he can't reclaim it because it was never in his possession at all before. And you can't reclaim something unless it was in your possession at one point in time and is no longer in your possession. Sorry, Jenny.
Aside from those few nitpicks, I can't really say anything else about this episode. Good episode. Great way to finally have Dagur and Alvin meet, even though Alvin died?
Oh, he's very much dead. There's no way he survived getting electrocuted in the water. I mean, we watched fish float. Technically speaking, he should have resurfaced for a brief bit.
He should have at least had his helmet float up.
Yeah, his helmet most definitely. But
maybe not, because it is metal.
Maybe not, but his body should have slightly. It should have done a and then sink. It should have just barely surfaced.
Yeah, like we see it under the surface. But.
Yeah, only to sink. Because that's the fish surface, and then they sink again after a while. They don't stay floating. The only reason they're floating right now is because there's air in them.
Mm-hmm. Swim bladders and such.
Yeah, and that's because the lightning and everything, and there should be air in Alvin's lungs, so he should float a little bit, only to sink.
Yeah, but now Dagur is the leader of the Outcast and the Berserkers.
Yeah, and Savage is a butt kisser.
Yeah.
Come on! Thank you. Baby.
But, good episode. apologies. I can't really say anything more about it.
No?
You're gonna like the next episode. I'm not gonna tell you anything that happens.
Okay.
But overall, what do you think of the series so far? I mean, we're 3/4 of the way through for the first 2 seasons.
Pretty good. Fills in some gaps. It's got some good what happened between.
The movies.
Yep.
It does fill in a little bit of like the culture.
A little bit. They could have done some more.
Yeah.
Culturally speaking, they're not very culturally sound right now.
Yeah.
There's not a lot they do beyond the little they've shown. And what little they've shown isn't enough to live off of.
I actually think the first episode did a bit, because we see a lot more in the very first episode.
Yeah. The outcasts definitely need more culture, because technically speaking, that island should not be able to support them at all.
Yeah.
Because all we see on that island is barren rock, burnt trees, and
Some
iron.
dirt.
Lots of scrap iron. And that's all in their cages. And most of it's weapons if you actually look at it closely.
Yeah, some spears and such.
Yeah, so technically speaking, that island would not be suitable, would be uninhabitable.
But I can't say anything more. It's a great series.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to watch through the next episode, and we'll get back to you.